choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel, and good luck for life.
Good morning. Today is Friday, December 13th, 2024. Today in history. Today marks the 27th anniversary of the passing of Cao Yu, a luminary of modern Chinese drama. Known for masterpieces such as Thunderstorm, Sunrise, Wilderness, and Peking People, Cao Yu's works have profoundly shaped Chinese theater. His debut play, Thunderstorm, 1934, is especially noteworthy, signifying the maturation of modern Chinese drama. This landmark achievement earned him the moniker Shakespeare of the East. Welcome to today's Qingchao Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
Ghana's former president Mahama declares victory. Xinhua news agency reported that on December 8, John Dramani Mahama, former Ghanaian president and presidential candidate of the National Democratic Congress, declared on social media that he had won the recent presidential election. Mahama received congratulations from Mamadou Bawumia, the ruling New Patriotic Party's presidential candidate and current vice president, who admitted defeat in a brief televised speech. Ghana recently held presidential and parliamentary elections to select a new president and 276 members of parliament. Mahama, born in 1958, first became president in 2012 after the death of President Mills and was re-elected that same year. However, he lost his re-election bid in 2016. Korea's PM and party leader assume presidential duties. Yonhap news agency reported that South Korean Prime Minister Han Byul-soo and ruling party leader Han Dong-hoon recently announced that presidential powers would now be exercised by the Prime Minister and ruling party leader. Han Dong-hoon said emergency national affairs would be discussed through regular meetings to avoid any administrative power vacuum. This follows an investigation into President Yoon Suk-yeol by prosecutors for civil unrest. In response, public opinion and opposition parties have expressed skepticism, arguing that the new governance model lacks a constitutional basis and could lead to instability. According to Article 71 of the Constitution, the Prime Minister can act on the President's behalf only when the President is absent or unable to perform duties. However, as President Yoon has neither resigned nor been suspended, the legitimacy of this plan remains questionable. Myanmar Kokang Army ceasefires to join China peace talks. Comprehensive news from Yangon. Recently, the Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army, a Shan ethnic armed group, unilaterally announced a ceasefire with the military government. They pledged to send a high-level delegation to peace talks and expressed willingness to accept Chinese government mediation to resolve conflicts, including governance issues in Lashio. They also called on Myanmar's military junta to halt airstrikes and military offensives across the country. In Kachin State, north of Shan State, the Kachin Independence Army continues to attack Myanmar's military, seizing control of additional towns. They stated that several military headquarters in Mansi had been surrounded. NVIDIA to set up AI center in Vietnam. Comprehensive news from Hanoi. Recently, American AI chip giant NVIDIA signed an agreement with the Vietnamese government to establish an AI research and development center and data center in Vietnam, aiming to promote AI applications in the country. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang met with Vietnamese Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh in Hanoi, where they witnessed the signing ceremony. Jensen Huang emphasized that now is the ideal time for Vietnam to advance its AI sector. NVIDIA is assisting Vietnam in building its first AI cloud and supporting the development of smart cities driven by robotics and AI. Beyond Vietnam, NVIDIA is collaborating with 40 Thai universities, over 50 startups, and investing in AI infrastructure in Indonesia and Malaysia. Apple offers $1 billion investment to Indonesia for iPhone reopening. Comprehensive news from Jakarta. Indonesian Investment Minister Rosang said that Apple has increased its investment commitment, offering $1 billion in Indonesia in exchange for lifting the local sales ban on the iPhone 16. If true, this marks a tenfold increase in Apple's investment, as its previous commitment was $100 million. The Indonesian government announced in October that it would ban the sale of the iPhone 16 due to Apple failing to meet a requirement that at least 40% of mobile phone components sold locally must be produced in Indonesia. Similar regulations have also affected Google's Pixel phones, which were blocked for not meeting investment requirements. Colombia hangar found with around 20,000 corpses. According to the United Nations, the Committee on Enforced Disappearances recently released a report after its visit to Colombia, revealing that around 20,000 unidentified bodies were found in a hangar at Bogotá's El Dorado International Airport. The committee stated that these bodies are believed to belong to unidentified individuals with no known resting place. They highlighted that disappearances, displacement, and missing migrants in Colombia have often stemmed from forced recruitment of minors, human trafficking, and land conflicts. The committee is currently collaborating with the Colombian government on further investigations. Malaysia's first Chinese mosque opens in Selangor. According to Lianhe Xiaobao, Sultan Sharifuddin of Selangor recently inaugurated the Klang Chinese Mosque, the first Chinese mosque in Selangor. Located in the center of Klang City and surrounded by Chinese temples, Hindu temples, and Christian churches, the mosque symbolizes mutual respect and religious tolerance among diverse ethnic groups. Inspired by the Grand Mosque in Xi'an, China, the Klang Chinese Mosque is the sixth Chinese mosque in Malaysia. Construction began in 2020, and the three-story mosque spans 1.2 hectares at a cost of Rm 30 million.
According to the Wall Street Journal, Bitcoin has recently risen back above $100,000. Cryptocurrency stocks surged, with Canon Technology increasing by over 35%, Bit Digital up more than 9%, and Coinbase rising by over 7%. That's all for today's Ching Chow Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.